Hey guys, welcome to the video tutorials of codeandtest.com, and in this video we'll talk about Scrum methodology or Scrum model. Okay, Scrum model is an agile software development methodology, and in this model a part of workable software is delivered to the customer on regular basis. Complete software is not delivered at once. Software is developed in increments. Okay, and a key principle of this Scrum model is its recognition that during project customers can change their requirements. Okay, let's see the diagram. In this we have product backlog, sprint, working in increment of the software. Okay, now what is product backlog? It's a high level list that is maintained throughout the entire project. It is what we are going to deliver. Okay, it is what we are going to build in the project, sorted in importance. For example, assume we have a software to build and that software has 50 screens. Okay, a product backlog is a list of those 50 screens sorted in importance. Okay, priorities are given to those 50 screens. Okay, that is product backlog. Now sprint backlog. Well, before explaining sprint backlog, I'll explain you what sprint is. Okay, sprint is the basic unit of development in Scrum. Okay, the actual work in Scrum methodology is done in sprint. Okay, the actual development, by development I mean coding and testing takes place in sprint. Okay, and typically sprint lasts between 1 week and 1 month. Okay, actual development, that is coding and testing, takes place in sprint and it lasts for between 1 week and 1 month. Okay, now sprint backlog. Sprint backlog is the part of software that we are going to develop in sprint. We said sprint lasts for 1 week to 1 month, isn't it? In that time period, what part of software are we going to deliver is sprint backlog. Let's take the same example of 50 screen software. Okay, in product backlog we have 50 screens. Out of those 50 screens, we pick 5 screens or any number of screens. Let's say in our case, let's say 5 screens, depending on the priority. Okay, and develop it during the sprint. Okay, those 5 screens we selected are called sprint backlog. Okay, and in sprint we develop those 5 screens and we deliver it. Okay, we deliver those workable 5 screens. Okay, that is one sprint, and in the next sprint we select few more screens. Okay, we develop that and we deliver it. Alright, so this way we deliver the complete software in increments in Scrum model. Alright, so that's the process of Scrum model. And in Scrum model we have roles, sprint, meetings and artifacts. Okay, we'll see this one by one now. Roles. Main roles in Scrum are product owner, Scrum master and the team. Alright, product owner. Now product owner is one who acts like a customer. Okay, he writes what customer wants to achieve, he sets priorities and adds them to the product backlog. Okay, product owner sets priorities, isn't it? We said product backlog is screens. In our case it's 50 screens. Okay, and those 50 screens have priorities. Alright, those priorities are set by product owner. Okay, product owner is one who writes what customer wants to achieve. He sets priorities and adds them to the product backlog. Okay. So he is product owner. Now Scrum Master. Okay. Scrum Master is the one who heads the Scrum. He is accountable for delivering the sprint goals. Okay. In sprint we have few goals. Okay, like delivering 5 screens or 4 screens or any number of screens. Okay. So Scrum Master is accountable for delivering those sprint goals, and he acts like a buffer between team and any distractions. Okay. And a key part of Scrum Master's role is to protect the team and keep them focused on tasks at hand. Alright. Product owner will take care of this product backlog, and sprint is headed by Scrum Master. Okay. And he is accountable for delivering sprint goals. Alright. And the next role is team. The team which is responsible for delivering the software. Okay. Team is one which is responsible for delivering the software. Like here, in sprint, the actual work takes place, isn't it? Coding and testing takes place here. Right. So the team is one which does that actual work. Okay. The team includes analysts, designers, coders, testers. Okay. Team does the actual work. Product owner will set priorities. Okay, and maintains the maintains the product backlog. Okay. And Scrum Master will head the sprint, and in the sprint the actual work is done by the team. Okay. So those were the roles in Scrum model. So roles, we finished with roles. Now we have sprint. Okay. Now sprint is the basic unit of development. Alright. It typically lasts between 1 week and 1 month. And during each sprint, team creates a potentially workable product. Okay. That is, a part of workable software is delivered. Okay. See the diagram. This is sprint. Okay. The actual work takes place here. Okay. And it lasts between 1 week and 1 month. And during each sprint, a workable software is delivered. Okay. And the features that go into this sprint come from product backlog, isn't it? From product backlog we are selecting few screens and we are calling them as sprint backlog, and we are developing that sprint backlog, okay, in sprint. So the features that go into this sprint come from product backlog. Alright. Okay. So that was about sprint. Next we have meetings. Sprint planning meeting is held before starting a sprint cycle. Okay. Before starting any sprint cycle, sprint planning meeting is held. Okay. And in this meeting, we decide what should be the sprint backlog. Okay. That is, what screens should we select. Alright. And how long that sprint should last. Should it be a 1 week sprint or a 1 month sprint? Alright. So that is decided in the meeting which is held before starting a sprint cycle. Okay. And there is one more meeting which is at the end of sprint cycle. Okay, we'll talk about that in few seconds. So in short, in this Scrum model we have meetings, a lot of meetings. Okay, before starting a sprint we have a meeting, and during the sprint we have meetings. Okay, and at the end of sprint we have meeting. Okay, before starting a sprint we decide what should be our sprint backlog and how long that sprint should be. Okay, that is before. And during the sprint daily meetings takes place. Okay, these are very short meetings in which daily progress is discussed, like what was done yesterday, what we are going to do today, and what is tomorrow's work. Okay, those meetings are held every day. Okay, and at the end of a sprint cycle we have 2 meetings. Okay, sprint review meeting and sprint retrospective meeting. Okay, sprint review meeting is held to review the work that was done in that sprint. Okay, and we present the work in front of the stakeholders. Stakeholders means project manager, delivery heads, QA manager, etc. All right. So in sprint review meeting, the work that was done in that sprint is reviewed and it is presented in front of the stakeholders. Okay, and sprint retrospective. So okay, in sprint retrospective all the team members will reflect on the past sprint. Okay, they talk about their experience, what difficulties or challenges they faced, and how to continuously improve the process. Okay, that is sprint retrospective meeting. All right, in Scrum models we have many meetings. Before starting a sprint cycle we have a meeting, and during the sprint we have a everyday meeting, we have daily meetings, and at the end of a sprint we have 2 meetings. Okay, so that was about meetings. Now we have artifacts. All right, artifacts means product backlog, sprint backlog. Okay, by now you must have some idea about what product backlog is and sprint backlog is. Okay, so apart from product backlog and sprint backlog we have burn down chart. We have this burn down chart. Okay, this chart gives a simple view of sprint progress. All right, sprint progress is noted in this chart. It is updated every day. It is updated daily. And there are other burn down charts which shows the amount of work done and amount of work left. Okay, so in artifacts we have product backlog, sprint backlog, and burn down charts. All right, so that was about Scrum. So that was about Scrum methodology. It's an agile development model, and an agile development model is one in which software is developed in increments. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.